Happy morning students. Today we are going to see chapter 1 number system. We'll see different types of numbers. The first type real numbers and the second type imaginary numbers. So let us see the definition for the real number. Real numbers are the numbers whose square will be a positive number. See, in real numbers it includes integers, rational number and irrational number. So we will go for the imaginary number. Imaginary numbers are the numbers whose square will be a negative number. So we have some number whose square number will be a negative. So this imaginary number we will be studying in the higher classes. Now we will go for the real numbers. So real numbers we speak about rational and irrational. So rational number we have studied the definition in the earlier classes. So let us recall the definition. Rational number. Rational numbers are the numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. P by Q is in a fractional form where P and Q are the integers and my denominator Q which will not be equivalent to 0. So rational number is denoted by Q. Under rational number we see one type of rational number, that is natural number. So we have seen the natural number definition. All counting numbers are called natural numbers. So it is denoted by the symbol n. So type 2 of rational number will be the whole numbers. So whole numbers are the natural numbers along with the 0. So this whole number is denoted by W. We'll go for the third type of rational number. It is integer. So integers are nothing but the numbers which includes the natural number and the negative natural number including 0. So all these three together are called integers. So we'll define integers as Z. Irrational numbers, the numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q, that is a fractional form which cannot be expressed in the fractional form where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So such numbers are called as irrational number. Therefore, all the numbers together includes in real number. That is, coming to exercise 1.1, the first problem is 0 a rational number. Can you write it in the form of P by Q where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So he is asking that whether 0 is a rational number or not. So we are saying that 0, it can be written in the form of 0 by 1 or 0 by 2 or 0 by 3 and so on. So we are saying that since 0 can be written in the form of 0 by 1, which is a fractional form, satisfying the condition of a rational number, where rational number is a number which can be written in the form of P by Q and Q is not equal to 0. So it satisfies the condition. So 0 can be a rational number. So I am writing this as yes. Since it satisfies the condition of a rational number P by Q where Q is not equal to 0. So we are considering 0 is a rational number. Second problem, find 6 rational number between 3 and 4. So we need to find out the 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. So coming to the solution, I am writing 3 as 3 by 1, 4 as 4 by 1. So we need to find out a rational number between this fraction and this fraction. So it is easiest way to find out the 6 rational number if we multiply the denominator and the numerator with the 100. So this is the easiest way where you can follow for all fractional numbers where you need to find out a rational number between the two fractional numbers. So I am just multiplying 100 with the numerator and the denominator. So I will be getting the fraction as 300 by 100. Here I will get 400 by 100. So therefore, I am going to write the 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4 are 301 by 100, 302 by 100, 303 by 100, 304 by 100, 305 by 100, 306 by 100. Since they have asked 6 rational numbers, so I am writing the 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Third problem, find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So here we need to find out 5 rational numbers between these two fractional numbers 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So as I told you in the previous second problem, we are making this as denominator as 100 so that it is easy for us to find out the 5 rational numbers. So I am writing 3 by 5 here and 4 by 5. I want to make the denominator as 100. So I am just multiplying this with 20. So numerator also 20. So I will get 6 by 100. Similarly here 5 with 20. I want to make this denominator as 100. So here also multiply this with 20. So I will get 8 by 100. So now I want to find out 5 rational numbers between 60 by 100 and 80 by 100. So I can pick up any numbers even in the middle or in the beginning. So I am writing that the 5 rational numbers are, I can go for 65 by 100 or 69 by 100, or I can go from 70 by 100. So you can choose any number in between. So I am selecting here from the beginning. So 61 by 100, 62 by 100, 63 by 100, 64 by 100, 65 by 100. Hence proof. Fourth problem, state whether the following statements are true or false. First subdivision, every natural number is a whole number. So natural number contain the numbers starting from 1 to infinity, whereas whole numbers having the numbers from 0 to infinity. So I can say yes, every natural number is a whole number because the natural numbers starting from 1 to infinity contained in the whole numbers which is having from 0 to infinity. So I can say that every natural number is a whole number, but every whole number is not a natural number since 0 is not contained in the natural number. Fourth problem, second subdivision, every integer is a whole number. He has given the statement. We want to prove that the statement is true or false. So as we know that the integers are the set of numbers that contain positive, negative and 0. So we have written here the negative numbers 0 and the positive numbers, and the whole numbers are the sets containing starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So from this it is clear that the negative numbers are not contained in the whole numbers. So every integers cannot be a whole number. So every integer is not a whole number. So hence we can say that every integer is not a whole number. Fourth problem, third subdivision, every rational number is a whole number. So we want to prove that this statement is true or false. So as we know, the rational numbers are the numbers which is in the form of p by q, that is a fractional form where p and q are integers. So where the word integer contains the negative numbers 0 as well as the positive numbers. Now coming to the whole numbers are the sets starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So where we can see from this, it is clear that the integers contain negative number where the negative number is not contained in the whole numbers. So I can say that every rational number is not a whole number.